Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy. So, last episode we made pretty much bank going upside down for some reason. I think it may be one of those, like, weird, almost savantish talents that I've developed for myself, ow, where I can play games better upside down than normal, which is strange and unnerving, and I feel like it would be kind of cool to try and do a series on a game that is constantly upside down, but I think that would end in abject failure and death and unhappiness. Anyway, we've got this, which is concerning. If I can get past it, that'd be fantastic. Nope. Ow. Okay, well, this room is a loss, and probably so are we, come to think of it. Ow. Okay, yeah, so we are very... Why is there nothing but pain in these rooms? Well, you know what? Okay. Yeah, there is nothing to be had in either of those places, and I'd rather just, you know, quickly move on, leave that one to go. Yeah, let's go for the tiny little dwarf. The super speedy tiny little dwarf. We have no money, so you know what? Let's just book it this direction. I don't know. For some reason, sometimes my mouth just goes, like, on a stutter spree, and I'm just like, well, this is what I started Let's Playing for, to get over these issues. And my mouth is just like, screw you, man, I remember the good old days where I couldn't talk at all, and it's just like, Actually, I've never really had that big of a speech impediment, but it was always one of those, like, slight things in the back of my mind that I always knew about, and couldn't properly deal with. Unless, like, I actually talked more, but especially when you get, like, further into the professional world, especially as, like, a professional artist of sorts, pray for assistance. We just got a Hyperion's Ring. I don't even know what that does. Can I... No idea what it does. It'd be cool if it was permanent, but I don't think so. I think it's going to only last around for a little while. Read the book. Journal entry number 1. Treason. An assassin has wounded my father, the king. To bring order back to the kingdom, he has sent my siblings and I on a quest to save him. Together we will venture into the cursed woods and enter Castle Hampson. This cursed castle has stood on the edge of the woods since time immemorial, but rumors say that within it dwells an item that will cure any ailment. Tonight I will get a head start over my brothers and sisters and set forth on my quest while they lay asleep. To fail this quest would be an embarrassment to my name. So that's the prince. Actually, so seeing as I have never actually finished this game before, because I keep trying to start and then never properly succeeding, I actually have no real idea what the prince has to do with anything. I assume he's some kind of, like, not boogeyman, but I assume the prince is going to be, like, the last boss or something. Ooh. I knew that was going to happen. Death Defy. What the? Okay. Pretty much one more hit and we're dead. There we go. Thank you, Death Defy. Oh, that was what the ring was for. Oh, thank Hampson for that ring. Because I really didn't want to die there right next to a treasure chest. I always have that unfortunate happenstance happen. Anyway, so we've got the eyeball to contend with. We've got 2 eyeballs to contend with. But I think we'll be okay. Nope, never mind. The pinky finger of the zombie hit me in the head. That's one complaint I definitely have with this kind of game. I would very much like to have... I don't know. I'd like to have a platformer where running into an enemy only hurts you if the enemy is actually one of... Like... I don't know. The enemy is actually, like, damaging in some way. Okay, so at this point, to expand the castle, I'm going to need to purchase that. First, I'm going to buy something a little bit more important. Because, yes, I could keep buying strength upgrades, but this is going to really help us out. So now I got us a second, bigger sword, and that actually does severely limit what I can buy. What else can I buy? Helmet. Extra health? Armor? Oh, that's not bad. Might as well just pump money into our equipment at this point. I don't think I can buy anything else, so maybe not the best investment. Maybe we'll get better stuff, but that will probably help us more effectively than anything else that I can think of. Because yes, could have gotten the Barbarian upgrade, but if I can get our baseline better than trying to expand our, like, upper limits, then that's probably the better situation to be in. I do have to say, I like being giant because it definitely does turn me into some kind of wrecking force. Fortunately, I have to be very careful about my jumps, because, well, it's pretty easy to expose my head. Anyway, we've got one more enemy sitting over here. Yes, we do. He died fast. We haven't even lost that much health either. Puts us in a very good position. Fortunately, we've still got that guy, but he died fast. I was like, oh no, there's a guy that can actually hit us at range. Never mind. He can't hit us at range. He's dead. Everyone is dead. Everyone. It would be really cool, actually, if you could find other adventurers running around in this area. Like, that would make a lot of sense to me. And this is the cool, good, whatever part that we need. This is a boss chamber room, and I believe a teleporter to another zone, maybe? Maybe not. Nope, just a teleporter. Or a boss chamber directly above a teleporter to another room, or zone of the castle. I don't even know. I guess the, like, cursed forest outside area? Hard to tell. Anyway, we've got 530 gold, and now we hit more like a truck, like the truck we deserve to be. Ow. I was hoping to avoid that fate, but we didn't. But now we do enough damage to actually one-hit a lot of things. Fortunately, we're still taking some damage here and there, which I'm not keen on. And unfortunately, the knockback is getting to be a pain in the ass. Oh, at least we get some chicken, and the chicken gives us a fair amount of health. And the eyeball is dead. There we go. And I'm so glad you don't take falling damage in this game. That would be very, very unpleasant. Anyway, so we've got that dead. Ooh, this is one of those rooms that I hate. Why is there's nothing in there? Why would I remain? Don't even know. Having trouble getting across everything. I guess we're just too big, partly. Okay, so we got that one dead, and that one dead. They were going to be probably the most threatening thing in this room. Fortunately, I do have to be patient here. I'm not a patient person. I like to, I gotta go fast. It's like, it's why I like Tower of Gun so much, because you are rewarded for being quick and speedy, and I guess impatient to a degree. I guess you could say Risk of Rain has kind of a similar reward structure, where the faster you go, the better off you will be, just because the difficulty will scale slower than otherwise. Oh, ooh, this is where the pain happens. Luckily, I've got the slide. That was a good investment for sure. I was like, oh wait, no, I can dodge past these. Kill the fire mage before he becomes a problem. I don't think there was anything over on this side. Best to make sure. Looks like there wasn't. We still have 47 health, which is actually more than I was expecting we would have. But considering we've actually been, I wouldn't exactly say gangbusters, but we've definitely been just wrecking balling through everything. We've gotten a butt ton of chicken too. This has been a very good farming run for sure. Oh, back off of the ice, let him get closer, and hit him with my massive sword. Yeah, there you go. There he's dead. But, yeah, as I was saying, I think at the beginning of this episode I was trying to have this be like a talk show type deal. Maybe it was the previous episode. Things in my memories kind of go bye-bye. Nope, don't want to be there. But I was thinking, it's like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to have like a talk showy type game where I just, you know, talk about, I don't know, games, industry. Don't want to be there. Not at all. Don't want to be there either. Like, there's a lot of danger, and it's like, maybe I could survive some of these places, but I think that would be bad. Can I look at the map? Okay, so we still have a couple of rooms that we haven't cleared on Castle Hampson, and we are doing fantastically as far as money goes. Like, holy crap, we got 800. That's more than we've ever made before. Getting the sword upgrade has definitely helped. Sword and helmet, come to think of it. And especially between the two of them, they're going to give us a very good baseline for even when we're playing as the mage. I think part of the reason why we're doing so well here is because we're, you know, running around with gigantism. Because as much as I like being tiny and having it, you know, be pretty easy to avoid hits, it is very nice to be massive and being able to hit things at a distance. Squire, chestplate, I was going to say resume, but that's, Well, this is a concerning room to be in. But we made it. We actually made it pretty effectively. There we go. actually only hit the spikes once. I'm kind of impressed with myself. I was not expecting it to work out that way. But it did. We've actually got more than 1,000 gold. And I think we're almost out of rooms in Castle Hampson, which is hilarious and terrifying, because then at that point it pretty much means we're going to die. That one out. There we go. And yeah, wow. This is a good run. Unfortunately, we've got the, like, forever tracking zombie directly above us, and for whatever reason, clicking to the left was not making me move left, it was just making me twitch over to the side. There we go. And maybe there's actually more to Castle Hampton than I'm giving it credit for, which is good, because it would have been kind of unfortunate if I had to go to the forest to continue my escapades, because I am not prepared for that kind of business. Anyway, we got this guy over here, but he's actually not a big... he's not much of a problem when you can hit, like, a truck from a distance. Yeah, I'll give that room a pass for now. It looks a little bit dangerous, and we are a little low on health, so if I can find easier rooms, like this one, I would argue that this one is fairly easy to deal with, just because, I mean, it's skeletons, yeah, they throw their bones. It'd be kind of hilarious if these skeletons actually eventually depleted all of their bones, and you could just, like, kick their skull or something to kill them as, like, a finality type thing, because that would be hilarious. But not the case. Looks like we need to be a dwarf to get through there. Well, that's unfortunate. Ow. Ow. How's he shooting through there? Oh, and there was a Doomfist that I didn't even notice. Whoops. Oh well. Sir Hornsby, I salute you for your killing spree through the castle. That was excessive. And awesome. Anyway, take a drink of water. Let's see what we got. So, another giant would be awesome. Copuloria. Bald and that. So, we might as well go for the person in the bottom. I'm not entirely sure what that trait is, but it's probably a useful trait one way or another. Okay, so we could definitely sink a lot of points into damage. That could be useful. But we probably want the class upgrades first and foremost, just to expand what we can get. The other thing I want to look at is... what chest plate is this? Armor 9. Ooh. That's going to be the most important thing to us right now, I think. Because the longer we can live, the more stuff we get. Everything else, a bit secondary. Let's upgrade the Barbarian. Now the Barbarian can yell out random stuff. Can't get the Shinobi. And I could upgrade the Mage, or I could go for damage. All of which are tempting. I'm gonna go with damage. I wanna last a little bit longer on killing sprees. I want to kill things faster, and realistically, I almost never use the Mage. I'd like to, at some point, but meh. Anyway, probably nothing else I can afford. I haven't picked up any new runes or enchantments. So, I guess this is what we get. We're gonna end up losing 145 gold, but could be worse. We're definitely doing a lot better than we were a little while ago. And I'm actually losing track of how long this episode is, but that's okay, because either you guys get a reasonably length one, or a longer one than usual. And I'm not entirely sure what you guys specifically liked watching, like the duration. Because I remember getting a comment a while ago about a guy who liked specifically... this is going to be a problem. Who specifically liked, 20-minute episodes, and I don't think we're going to be able to get there. Oh, shit, Doomvis. Forgot about them. I thought Chakram. Well, didn't exactly turn out the way I expected it to, and he was just slightly off camera. Frustrating, but that's okay. I also like the fact that we are a 2D image, for sure, and so when we flip, it actually does the, like, pseudo... I don't know. Shoot. Not the displacement effect, but when you flip a piece of paper, it goes almost invisible because of the perspective on it. It's just like, I like that. That's cool. Another chest. We're definitely making a lot of money from this run. I think that one will go directly above our heads. The answer is yes, that's useful. Jumped right into that one. I need to hold the jump button for significantly less time. That's okay. So yeah, at this point, you guys pretty much know the drill. And I might as well do that thing I was going to talk about, or do that thing I was going to do, or I'd talk about random stuff. Anyway, let's... Ow. I guess the iframes worked out in our case. Don't think there's anything here. I'm not entirely sure why I stayed, but we've made enough money to afford something. So even if we die, soon, This run will not be bunk, in my opinion. It will just be disappointingly short. Don't want to die, though. Maybe a little more threatening than I'd like to deal with. A little bit more threatening than I'd like to deal with. Oh. At least we can kill these guys in one hit now. That's useful. And Doomvis is in one hit. Oh, that's exactly what I was hoping for. If I made it, we'd be wealthy. But if I don't make it, we're screwed. Well. We made it with 1 health. Not entirely sure how or why, but now we're going to die. No? Holy crap. You know what? We've outlived my expected... Oh, that might... Ooh, yes. We've outlived my expectations, and we've actually made it out of here with a substantial amount of money. Almost as much as the last run, which is great. And more chicken. Maybe we can survive, like, 1 more hit. Where does this bring us? Nice room with a slightly higher level Doomvis. Takes a little bit more hits to kill, but gives us more money. I don't know how we are still alive. At this point, I've defied all of my own expectations, and we're living on the edge, man. We're living on the edge. There's nothing there I want to deal with right now, either. Okay, well, There's another Doomvis there. If I'm gutsy, which I am, I should be able to fight it. And I was really hoping that I could chuck the chakram all the way through and hit the eye, but that's not going to be the case. So let's go down, take out that eye, avoid the fireballs, take out that one, piss off another Doomvis. Holy shit, how are we still alive? Seriously, how are we still alive? Like, any of these hits can kill us, and I guess extreme danger makes the Wanderbot very good at Rogue Legacy, and when I'm not really in danger, then I'm totally bad at this, and die almost immediately. We're making a lot of money from this. Okay, what do we got? Scary. Ooh, that turret was about to fire. I was almost absolutely certain. Anyway, either of these paintings moving? Yes, that Doomvis is on the move. Let's just use our magic. We've got plenty of those, and I'd rather get that than accidentally miss and get hit by the Doomvis, because that would hurt. We're actually at 1/3 of our health, if it were full, which is kind of a good situation to be in. Ooh, shrine, healing shrine. There we go, back up past health. We're doing better this run than last run, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's a bit close to tell. That's okay, because I like it when it's close. Okay, now, I don't even know what we're going to spend this money on. Offensive upgrades are nice. Oh, the Shinobi, that's what we want. Because the Shinobi does crazy damage, if I remember correctly. And, right. Been in that room. Don't remember there being particularly great treasure. Take that guy out. I think this room will be decent for us. I hear something that might be a little bit different. Oh. Radiator, you're dead. I was like, that's concerning. Oh wait, never mind. We've got more than enough mana to just, like, pile a couple of chakrams into him and take him out. I feel like Xena Warrior Princess, except for significantly less effective. Okay, now here's where the scary part goes. And here's where I just be super risky. So we've now made it past him, and world is our oyster. I guess if I can hit him with one more of those, yep, there he's dead. Man, I'm good. I'm really good. Okay, so I have no idea how we're being this successful. We were at... What the shit kind of room is this? We were at literally 1 health for at least almost an entire room. I got really lucky with some chicken, and that pretty much brought us back from the brink of defeat. Combine that with one very nice healing shrine, and you get one not-so-dead Wander. And that's good, because, well, I feel like my platforming skills are coming back to me. It's definitely nice that I can play this game with a controller. That's been helping substantially. No jumping. How the nuts are you supposed to get across? I guess if you had, like, several sprint runes, you could maybe do it? Huh. Don't feel like I'd be able to do that. So let's just keep going. Now, we've got that room. I guess might as well check the handy-dandy map. So where can we go? I guess we've got the evil room of spikes at the bottom that I kind of passed up, like, half of the ones up above. Might as well get up here and try our luck now that we're a little bit more in a not-so-dead situation. I don't remember being able to kill those guys in one hit, but... Ow. They do, and that's great. Got a bit of a tickle in the back of my throat. It's definitely distracting. It's like... Rawr. And I keep saying I'm going to start talking about, like, interesting stuff, and all I'm talking about is the game. That said, the game is actually pretty interesting, but I was kind of hoping I could eventually rouse myself to the point where I could talk about cool things. Well, I guess we're here. I guess the enemies aren't nearly as threatening as I thought they would be. They're just pretty threatening. Anyway, what do we got over... Oh. I guess it killed us, but it was definitely interesting getting over there. I like the Sir Wiziral's parting words. Didn't kill as many things as the Gigantism guy, but largely more effective. That was a really good run. Anyway, let's see what we got. Can't see in 3D, ADHD, Gigantism, Irritable Bowel System. Let's go with that, and let's get us a Shinobi. Shinobi, useful. Now, at this point, I'm not entirely sure what else I have left to buy. Shinobi is going to be good. Haggle saves us some money. Crit chance up, not bad, but I'd rather have flat damage-ish, though flat damage is more expensive for sure. I could upgrade Mage. I might as well. We're here. Okay, and I guess we could get the Miner. Might as well get the Miner. Gives us a little bit extra, and eventually once we've got some like really good stuff, then we should be able to afford some extra things. Let's see, we can upgrade the Miner, turn on a headlamp, don't even entirely know, and get more bang for my buck. I'm not entirely sure if that is passive all the time, or if it's only when you're a Miner. I'd have to check that out, but I think this is all the time, which would be really useful. And the last thing we can do is, ooh, turn the Knave into an Assassin. You know what? I might as well get a bunch of passive perks and upgrade our little castle-y thing across the board. Yep, so now the Knave can become an Assassin and go invisible. Potion up. What I really want is... Oh. Okay, potions and meat. So that's exactly what I thought. So you get 10% of your health in HP and meat. Unfortunately, you can only get it up to 15%. I was expecting that to be a little bit more significant, but it's not, and that's okay. So, we've been making it out pretty well as far as Roguelike Legacy goes. 2 really, really good farming runs, which means one really happy Wanderer and one really overpowered monstrous woman. So, you know what? I will I think call it quits for now. See you guys on the next episode of Rogue Legacy, and we'll see how well our luck holds. Hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to challenge the boss and actually start progressing forward in the game. But who am I kidding? We're probably going to have to farm for a while longer just to be able to succeed and survive in any capacity. Because you guys saw the forest. I got my butt kicked by turrets, of all things. Anyway, so, see you guys then.